What's up, everybody? We are back with episode 47 of the 580 show. Thank you guys for joining us again. Coming off Ohio's strongest goal. It's back to training, boys. We guys think?
Lots of blood flow. Lots of blood flow this week.
Yeah. Yeah.
Lots of just get moving to feel better.
Lots of gambling for me. Just got home from Las Vegas, so I'm glad to be home. Glad to be home. We're not going to talk about the trip at all. I had fun, and
what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas.
That is the damn truth. I found that out this week. But we are back. The first thing I want to talk about this week, I think it kind of got lost in the shuffle of everything with just national. We got so much shit going on always. We always, like, every week it's a new thing. Breast cancer shirts. Every week, 580 strongest. So this episode will be releasing this Sunday, the 7th. I will, following this, I will post the weight matrix and how, just a big rough draft of everything for that with some details that I'm finishing ironing out now. It's going to be, I want to run this by you guys on the pod, but I think I'm going to keep it at 4 events just because it's like a mock. Have a better day. I wasn't thrilled about the Husafel hold. I think that event's pretty stupid anyway. So we're just going to do the big 4 events. And so I'll post a weight tree or a weight matrix of the events, what classes you can enter, just kind of more details about the day, the price to enter, the t-shirt design I'll post again along with it. That'll be December 11th, Saturday, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
And that'll be at our gym, 580 Barbell. You have to be a member to be able to compete. And yeah. What else you guys got about 580 strongest? Anything to add?
Big deadlifts.
I'm coming for Frawley.
Big deadlift. I forgot.
Everybody. Big deadlifts.
So it's max deadlift, log press.
It's for wrestling.
I think we were doing a heavy and a light log for points.
Yeah, we're gonna
right.
have, so the way we're gonna do it is we're gonna have 2 logs, and there'll be a lighter log that'll be worth less points, and then a heavier log that'll be worth more points. It'll be max reps in a minute. The heavier log for the women will be a 12-inch log, and then the lighter one will be an 8-inch, and then both for men will just be our 2 12-inch logs.
Yep.
I mean, it'll be super easy to run this show. I think it'll be a really good time. I'm hoping people that are kind of on the fence or just see us do strongman from the gym come out and do it, or just come watch at least. Just basically a glorified strongman Saturday. So we've got a max deadlift. We've got a log press for reps, lighter and heavier option, like we just said. We're going to have a last man standing stone. So the big stone may finally get loaded. We'll see.
So what happens if 2 people get the big stone? Are we going to just go like till one person doesn't get it anymore?
There's not going to be 2 people that get the big stone. So
looking at you, Ben Pevernick.
If 2 do that, we'll iron that out.
No, we'll rep out.
But and then what's the 4th event I'm missing?
The medley.
The medley.
Get down, go back and get a sandbag, then a farmer's carry back, and then a sled drag back the other way. That's gonna be death.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Can't wait.
What's gonna be worse, the gold medley or that one?
This one.
The gold medley.
This one.
The gold medley.
That was
Didn't get any worse for me. So
the gold medley was death.
I'm trying to think what else about 580 strongest. If you guys have questions or
are we gonna
try
to have like catering food, or are we gonna get food after or something maybe?
Yeah, I've got it taken care of. There'll be food for everyone. I'll post that in the details with it. Like, so what your registration ticket includes. It'll include a meal for you, drinks, t-shirt, and obviously competing in the show. So that'll be what that what all that price includes. And then if you're a member of the gym and you just want to come watch, that's fine. It'll be free to come watch, obviously, for members, but there'll be something with the food. We're either gonna have to do pre-order if you want a meal or pay extra. I got to see how the food's gonna be catered exactly. Like if they're gonna have a lot of it, or if it's just gonna be by exactly how many competitors we have. So it may be a situation within like 10 days before you have to pre-order your meal. Like you have to basically buy like a ticket for after. Have like a little get together upstairs and stuff like that. Yeah. Sit down, announce how everyone did and everything like that. So yeah, that's 580 strongest.
If you're on the fence about doing it, just do it. You're not going to regret it. I guarantee it. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's not going to be
lax, but it'll also give you.
What's that? No, I said it's not going to be like a gut wrenching show where we're going to like destroy you.
No. Yeah, like I mean, we're not coming in with freaking 3-month preps into this. We're just showing up for a strongman Saturday with a little bit of a twist. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be a fun day. I mean, start working on the events if you're unfamiliar with them, and if you have questions, like let us know. We'll help you how we can. But like, don't over stress, man. It's going to be a fun day. So.
Yeah, it'll be a cool intro to strongman for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. You'll be able to see how shows ran and everything like that. You know,
so right.
I'm not. It's not going to be like an 8-hour show. It's going to be like the length of a normal strongman Saturday, and maybe just hanging out longer. But that'll pretty much be it. So yeah, but we'll iron out the final details, and I think like. So if you're listening to this, go check out the info we dropped about 580 strongest. I'll just make an Instagram post about it and share that to our Facebook as well. So yeah. So sign up. And yeah, am I missing anything with 580 strongest?
I don't think so. I mean, I think the biggest thing, you got to get the matrix out. You're working on that. Can't emphasize enough. If you got questions, just ask somebody. Any of us can help. Other people can help.
Yeah. It's the one thing that's going to differ from a normal strongman show. I'm going to have a little bit like more open weight classes because I just don't want to have like, we're going to have 20 people max do it. And I don't want to have 16 classes,
Well,
like,
no. Yeah.
We're going to condense it a little bit. It's the point of it isn't like, it's not a national qualifying event. It's just to get everyone together. The weights are going to be feasible for everybody. I mean, you think about it, 2 of the 4 events right off the bat are maxes. So that's you decide how you do on that. It's not anything in the matrix. The only thing I need a matrix for is the medley and then the log press. Yeah. And so I'm basically thinking there'll be like 3 women's classes, 3 men's classes, and that'll kind of be it. More of a very novice one, and then kind of just like lightweight and heavyweight. And you can, if you guys have questions of where you think you'll fall or what you should do or anything like that, just ask. If there's something you think we missed on the rules or on the matrix or anything like that, reach out. There probably is, so if you have a question, 9 times out of 10, someone else has that same exact question. So just ask, reach out, whatever. But yeah, I'm excited for that show.
It's going to be fun.
It'll be really fun. It'll be fun. I think so. I'm not going to go crazy with getting like trophies for it, but I'm going to try to get some unique prizes and stuff to give out, like some little stuff like that. Which if you have any ideas for stuff I can do, like stuff I can buy locally to give away, like that ties into 580 or I can make for 580, just reach out and I'd like to get some local cool stuff to give away at the show. Yeah, like I mentioned, I get the question every time we bring it up. You have to be a member at 580 to do the show. So
sorry, that's what makes it fun. It's for gym building, friendship building, relationship building. In a way. Like it's not meant to be like a bunch of people show up and be competitive. That's not what it's for.
It's our Christmas party, basically.
Right.
No, well, you mean my birthday party, but
yeah. Try to think. Did I miss anything with it, fellas? Are we good?
I think it
covers I think so, man. Now. I think you covered it.
Is there a deadline to sign up by for members?
Good.
So you have an accurate head count?
Good question. So I think it's fair to say, like, it's December 11th. I think it's fair to say December 1st would be the deadline. That's a
I was gonna say
Wednesday.
end of November. So
Just give me the last like 10 days of December to just iron out everything, get the shirts. I think I just had the only thing is I had to talk to our new t-shirt lady, Riley. I'm drawing a blank on her name, but Beeftown. Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Carrie, she made our breast cancer shirts. They were awesome. We'll get like kind of more high performance tees for these. Um, and I just have to verify with her that I'll have them for competition day. Yeah.
Awesome.
And like for the classes, we'll just give like we're just doing weigh-ins just in the morning. We're not going to do like I don't want to encourage people to like try to cut weight for 580 strong.
yeah, no, don't do that.
So we'll just
Be
give
silly.
like whatever the weight matrix is, we'll just give a 2-pound variance for it. So like, eat breakfast before you come. Don't dehydrate yourself. We'll give like, dude, if you're signed up for like under 200 men, and you're 201, come like
You can do the under 200.
yeah. Like I don't have a sanctioning body or anything for it. So we'll be cool with that. I mean, you get into the 5-6 pounds over, we'll start having some issues, but
Be cool, baby. Be cool.
Yeah.
Be cool. Be cool.
but yeah, 580 strongest, get signed up. Go check out our post about it. It's hopefully up now if I didn't forget. So, and if it's not out, just call me out and tell me to do it. Our YouTube, I want to say thank you to everyone that subscribed to our YouTube this week. We had a huge uptick. I think from before the goal until now, we gained like over 10 subscribers. We just hit 50 subscribers today on our YouTube. So that's cool.
Awesome.
I want to get to that 100 subscriber sooner than later. And we got a good vlog idea coming out, new video idea coming out this week. I think it'll be
Can't
pretty
wait.
it has potential to be pretty damn funny. So
Yeah.
it'll be out sometime this week. One of these days, whenever we can get it out. We're filming it Wednesday, so might not be released on Wednesday, but sometime this week. So thank you guys. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube, go to 580 Barbell on YouTube and hit the subscribe button. We appreciate it. Liking the videos, sharing them, commenting on it. That's really helps us grow the brand a lot. So thank you guys. Other than that, I do want to say welcome to the new members of the gym because we got an uptick of new members this month. We lost a bunch and now we're gaining them. I want to run something. So this is a new thing that's going to be official with the gym. So I don't even know if I've told any of you guys this yet, but for memberships for the gym. So our membership, 580 Barbell, we're 24/7, 365. Our membership's $40 a month. That gets you everything. There's no limitations. That gets you access to the building, everything like that. 24/7, 365 days a year. You get your own code. You're a member of our club. What we're going to do once we get past the 100 membership total, 100, the first 100 members of 580 Barbell to our private gym are OGs for life. So that you get OG pricing, $40 a month. As long as you stay a member, you are locked into that rate forever. So you are, as long as you're a member at 580, you are locked in. If our membership goes to $120 a month, you're locked in. So you guys, congrats, you're OGs. Once we get to 100, and if you're a new member of the gym, you're in the club, everything like that, your price is going to be a little bit higher. It's going to probably be $50 a month starting, and you're not locked in any rate. So I just encourage people. I've talked to a lot of people that said they're on the fence of joining. I told them, I mean, it's 100's our number. Once we get over that in this club, price is going up for you. Sorry, because we don't need more than 100 members. We obviously encourage, we want more members, especially people that want to be there, good members. But we're in a good spot with the club. We don't have any troublemakers. It's just a beautiful thing. So after we get to that number we want to be, it's going to go up a little bit, and that's just the way it's going to be. So we've got spots open still, so get signed up if you want to be locked into that rate. That's all I got to say.
You're on the fence, man. Get signed up. I don't know what you're waiting for.
So I might, as we get closer to hitting that 100 locked in, I'll make an announcement for it and everything like that. So once we're probably 10 members out or something like that. But yeah, that was the only thing I want to say with the gym. Yeah, reorganize some stuff over there. Going to be getting some more equipment in there hopefully pretty soon. So I'm finally buying those stupid battle ropes that everyone suggests. So it should be here tomorrow or Saturday. So
I think Furby was a big proponent of that. So
there you
good
go,
luck,
He was
Furby.
also a big proponent of the cardio equipment.
Yeah, that I've never seen him use.
That was one of the better things I bought. I'm happy I did.
Yeah.
Because when it gets cold, I don't want to do my walks outside. I freaking hate the cold. I went from Vegas.
I get that.
It was 83 yesterday when I left Vegas. And I come home and the pilot says, we're now landing in Pittsburgh. It's 28 with potential snow flurries here in Pittsburgh. I'm like, oh my God,
I told Josh, when do you leave? He's like, tonight. And I was like, it's 29 degrees here right now. Hope you're ready.
Yeah. Sick.
I think Florida, when I'm in OSG, it's going to be like 80s, 70s.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
You're in Daytona. You're going to be in a good spot.
Yeah.
Not beach
next
weather,
weekend,
but
right?
warm weather.
That's next weekend, right?
Yeah, OSG.
Oh, yeah.
This weekend? I thought it was
next weekend.
Next weekend.
Yeah.
We go down Thursday.
Yeah, so a week from, you guys will be there in less than a week. But yeah, well, so what's up with you guys? I just talked your guys' ears off, but there was some stuff I wanted to say. What do you guys got going on this week? Anything to bring up on the pod?
Like I mentioned at the beginning, man, I didn't do a whole lot this week. A lot of just active recovery stuff. So sorry to cut you off. Right back. Go ahead.
You're good. I was gonna say the same thing. I did a whole lot of nothing, and it felt pretty damn good actually.
Dude, that was the move though. Like going on vacation right after a show was like the best decision I ever made, because it's like you're gonna be deloading. Your nutrition's gonna pretty much go, like a lot of people aren't gonna go right back to their nutrition plan like the day after a show. Mm-hmm. So it was really awesome to just go and like have my vacation right after, kind of just, I'm deloading anyway. So just go to Vegas, eat whatever the hell I want, gamble, and it felt good. So today was my first day back and just moving around, getting an upper body pump. So it felt good. I still feel like crap from the show. It takes me a couple weeks to feel like everything to feel back clicking, but you guys going to do Strongman Saturday this Saturday? You guys going to have events in your mind?
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go. I'm not doing anything wild. I don't know about you guys. I'm not.
What should we do? I want to do some events.
I was going to deadlift, maybe do some stones.
I'm definitely not deadlifting or stones a week after a show, but there's like
I'm not going anything crazy.
Deadlift, stones, and yoke are the three things I'm not doing like directly.
Let's just do all three.
I've done 2 of those already this week.
Yeah,
let's just do a mock meet of 580 strongest already.
There we go.
Yeah, I mean, whenever the week after a comp, I'm comparing to powerlifting, but I mean, I always just took the week and was like, okay, do the things that you normally don't do whenever it comes to eating. Like I like energy drinks, so I try to have 1 or 2 during the week that I enjoy. So like then I can kind of get that out of my system, and then just be like, okay, next week I'll be ready to rock again.
I think I drank 30 Red Bulls in Vegas because they're free.
I believe that,
dude.
I believe that.
It's the weirdest thing in a Vegas casino. Like I always knew it that drinks are free, and I'm not a big drinker, so like I'm sitting there and I'm trying to freaking stay awake, and it's like, hey, can I get a sugar-free Red Bull? Sure, I'll get another one. There's a day I think I drank five Red Bulls.
Yeah, they want you to keep drinking, so you keep spending money, man.
Right?
They'll give you a drink.
Works.
What the hell's a Red Bull cost? $1?
Yeah. That's why it's so cheap to stay there.
Right.
It's just such a weird. It's so weird. But yeah. What else is going on? Anything chapping our asses?
Does anybody does anybody have any plans? Let's not get into the chapping your ass yet.
What?
Does anybody have any plans like for their next show? Is anybody eyeing anything up? Riley, Dante, Joe?
580 strongest.
Sanctioned. I'm eyeing up PA Dutch again.
PA Dutch.
I liked it. Plus, originally when I signed up for PA Dutch last year, I signed up as a middleweight and I didn't get the middleweight. So I kind of want to try middleweight again there. Kind of like a redemption meet, kind of. Even though I don't really need redemption there, but I don't know. I just like it. I'm liking it so far.
Yeah, if you go middleweight, I'll be interested to see how you do.
And I feel like it's light enough where even if I do middleweight and lose some strength, it's like not going to impact me that much.
Mm-hmm.
So
Riley?
I think it'll be a good test.
I mean, my next one's probably going to be the bridge.
You're coming for revenge, Riley. I don't want to hear any of that negative shit. The next freaking, we're flushing.
it.
Everyone has bad shows. Everyone does. Okay,
Mhm.
you had a
Get over
shitty
it.
show, and you're on your revenge tour now. The Riley Flynn revenge tour. It's on. Okay.
I told Josh I was battling some demons.
Riley said he almost quit lifting.
I did.
No.
I wasn't really like that close to it, but I was like, there's like half of me that's like wants to go on a fuck you tour and then go harder than ever, and then there's another half of me that's the complete opposite, that's like never wants to go into a gym again.
Well,
I get
do the first one.
Yeah.
It's just
Fired up.
it's like the angel and the demon going back and forth.
I'm not going to say I've never
And then
had that demon on my shoulder.
That was Tuesday. I'm like, oh shit, I have to go to the gym to coach for Josh today anyway. So I guess I'm going
Well,
back.
guess it's all bad.
Uh,
Shit. That's funny.
Yeah, I honestly don't have one eyed up yet. I just know that I have to qualify for nationals again if I want to go back. So I know I'm going to be doing a Strongman Corporation show. I don't know which one I'm going to do yet. I don't want to do the same show every year, like to qualify for nationals. Like I did PA Dutch last year. I'd like to do a different one, but I mean, if everyone's going to PA Dutch, it's hard to go and not do it. Like want to just do it because
I'll go wherever you go, Josh. We'll support you.
I know, but like I'm already gonna be going to Lancaster, taking like probably a day off work. It's like if I'm already making a state trip, it's like better than it's hard to miss out on that.
What's the closest possible show you could do?
There's
Strong again, maybe.
What'd you say?
Strong
Strong
again,
Again is
maybe.
pretty close.
No, there's Strong Getting is close, but I don't want to do that because that's after Riley's wedding. I want to do before June. But there's one in Morgantown at Viking Performance that I've already competed that gym. It's less than 2 hours away.
Yeah,
It's not bad.
It's called the West Virginia State Championships. It's on April 24th, and it's a national qualifier, but nothing's released for it yet. Just that it is an event. You can't even sign up for it yet.
That trip to Philly just sucks.
It's the worst drive on earth, dude.
It's basically just as far as going to nationals. It's pretty close.
Yeah, it's brutal.
It's just tough. So closer show, the better.
Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I have no idea yet. I'm just excited to train and get stronger and work on some weaknesses.
Yeah, that's my
that's
why I'm not doing another one. I'm like,
that's
get stronger.
That's another thing. Talking about future shows, I'm gonna update the weight matrix. So if you're competing at Battle at the Bridge, our sanctioned show on June 4th, 2022, the wheelbarrow is no longer. So the wheelbarrow is gonna be changed to a yoke, and I'm gonna make the yoke the real heavy event for the day. Yeah. So I'm debating a couple things. I don't want to say anything set in stone yet, but the weight matrix will be updated this week or within the next 2 weeks. I just have to get everything approved and change that stuff. So yeah, it's going to be a yoke instead of the wheelbarrow. But yeah, everything's on par for that. I'm excited for that show. We're starting to get relatively filled up. I know we're over 20 signups this far out, but let me just check real quick just to see what we're at so I don't misspeak.
I drove by the venue the other day. I checked it out. I didn't know where it was, and I saw it. I was like, oh, I'll go check it out.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty good.
Had some dinner there. It was
it
was pretty good food. I like where it's gonna be.
You had dinner there?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's gonna be really good.
Did you get to see the outside?
I didn't see the outside, but I could see the outside of the outside.
Yeah, that makes no sense, but
I was outside and I saw the inside.
There it is.
I'm shutting up now.
We only have
weekly Dante.
We only have 35 spots left for the show too.
35. Wow.
It's gonna be a cool venue.
I promise you, I may allow 75 signups. eventually, like if we're sold out before the first of the year, I'm gonna give like a 48-hour window. Hey, last chance, last call, open unlimited signups for that like 48 hours before I completely close it. But I promise you, there is no wait list. I'm not doing a wait list because people always cancel on strongman shows. I'm not doing a wait list. So if you don't sign up in the time frame, it's you're not competing. I promise. So but yeah, that just reminded me of.
I heard there's a rumor that Cuzzy's signing up.
I hope he does.
I heard that.
He wants to. He
I
wants
heard
to.
it.
I think there's just some other things he wants to make sure.
Yeah,
I
he's
forgot
got-
about that.
Yeah,
I forgot about that.
I think if he doesn't qualify for something for CrossFit, then he's gonna do it.
Yeah,
I keep
I
forgetting
forgot
about
about
that.
that.
I keep
Mm.
asking him, and he's like, I actually have shit going on.
Yeah,
Yeah,
events
he
are-
can't.
The events are great for him, minus he has tiny hands. Hercules will struggle, but
He'd be fine.
Axel clean and press, he will. It would be hard
Yeah,
to find a
he-
lightweight.
He
Sandbag over bar, he loves that's a good event for him. Frame
Yep.
deadlift, he doesn't have a bad deadlift, and then he's really good at yoke.
Yep.
So he would do great.
I mean, I hope he does well in CrossFit. I'm gonna be honest. So
Let's just hope he's not
But-
competing. But if he does,
Yeah.
yeah, but if he does, it'll be sweet.
It's gonna be kind of awesome. I think we're gonna have like, so the menu for the day is gonna be like a limited menu because it's like for the restaurants, like for the shows, like specifically that day. So we're gonna have like a 580 sandwich, like Aurelius CrossFit's gonna have like a sub like for them, like so like when people order food, it's gonna be all like fitness themed, like
That's cool.
and like there'll be
That'll
like
be cool.
there'll be like specialty drinks for us. So I think that'll be so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, so 35 spots remain as of right now. Let's go.
Awesome. That's
One
awesome.
of the first shows in the US. I believe it's the second show next year in the US to qualify for 2023 nationals. So you get an early invite to nationals. We did get a fair amount of questions this week too.
Let's hear them.
Let's see here. Where do I want to start? Me and Sack already went at it about the OSG grip shirt. So I don't need to talk about it on the pod. I don't know if there is or isn't. I was just following rules. So there you go, Saka. You were right. There's no OSG grip shirt. Did you think 580 barbell would turn into what it is today so quickly? I really don't know. It's definitely more than I expected for sure. All good, all in a good way. I knew we were going to be successful because we have people that care, but the level that we're at and where we're at and everything like that, definitely. We haven't even been open for a year yet. So that's great. We've only been open for like 8 months, which
It
is
feels
just
like forever.
nuts. Yeah, that is nuts.
It
I'm
really
not surprised
does.
at all. To be
Yeah.
honest.
It's just crazy, like to look back. Like I get those like Snapchat memories and stuff every day. And like I was in there paying rent at this time last year. Cause people don't realize I was in there for like 5 months before we opened. Before we took like we even set up like our payment system or anything. And like just to see what it looked like before to now, and it's still just getting started is insane. The transformation of that downstairs is insane. The puke green floors and
Maybe we should release that video that we have earlier.
yeah, I want to wait to do some more reorganizing and stuff, get some more equipment before.
Maybe do it for the year anniversary.
Yeah, good
That's an
idea.
idea.
That's a really good idea.
It's crazy what happens when you actually just care about your business instead of just trying to make money off the bat. I just don't understand why people don't do that more. Like, what if you just care about like your clients and the people that come to your business and just offer a good product that it just works. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Not
People
just a
first,
money
man.
grab.
People
I'm-
first.
I'm just lucky to have the members that we do because everyone down there, like in one way or another, like gives a shit.
Right.
That's like the biggest thing. If you have people that actually care, like people that go to Planet Fitness, they don't care about the owner of Planet Fitness. They don't care about the brand of Planet Fitness. I think like almost every single person that walks into 580 on a daily basis, like genuinely cares about the brand and talks about the brand and wants to do anything to grow and promote the brand. So like, I think that's the main reason we're successful. I think
Sure, man.
in another year from now, people are going to be stunned where we're at. Like people are gonna be wishing they bought this stock earlier because we got some big shit coming out. Riley always makes fun of me for not announcing it yet, but I know how much stuff we have
I wasn't
coming.
gonna say it this time, but thank you for doing that.
But yeah,
You gotta stay ahead of it. Just stay ahead of it, Josh. Don't give Riley that satisfaction.
Right, he's gonna
stay ahead of it.
I should never have teased that big. I got way too excited.
Dude, that was like 4 months too early.
I know. I just didn't realize some things take.
Yeah,
like it's my first.
It's a learning experience with the logistics of everything.
That's true.
I can't say anymore, but I'm so excited.
Just think though, it's like that's one show where 580 had a good showing. Like that's the first time like we had a lot of people have a good showing and people are chirping. Right. It's only gonna continue.
Yep. Nick Ferrantino, I don't even know his quote. He just said, "Where do I apply to be a hunk?" You already are, buddy.
Certified. Give that man a license.
That guy. Honestly, I watched the final vlog that Dante sent me, and Nick Ferrantino is a guy like you just can't not root for.
Yep.
He's the most. He literally said, "Hold on, I got." I cracked up. He posted like his meet recap on Instagram. The most Nick Ferrantino quote of all time. He said, my first strongman show was on Saturday. I had an absolute blast competing in the novice heavyweight class. I was fortunate enough to bring home some hardware. Then his last sentence, the highlight of the day was being able to compete with my friends. But it's a genuine response.
But yeah, he means that.
Like you watch him in the video, the vlog video. If you haven't checked it out, go to our
He's
YouTube.
happy, dude.
He's just a happy dude. He's like, we're sitting in the chair. It's like 20 degrees in the morning. He's like, this is freaking awesome. Like I haven't done anything yet, but this is freaking awesome. Like
it's great.
He's just such a big goober.
Mm-hmm.
So you already are a hunk, Nick.
If you haven't met Nick yet, go up and introduce yourself to him. Yeah. He's one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet.
He's the biggest kid in the gym. Big baby. What was the hardest event for each of you guys at Ghoul? And do you feel like you undertrained for the event, or would you have done something different?
Yes.
Derek asked that. What was your guys' hardest event? Riley.
Medley. And yes, I wish I would have taken Frawley's advice and went and tried.
Damn Medley.
I saw Frawley smirking like
I know. I wish I'll take that one on the chest. I was like, he makes fun of me for it like every day. He's like, oh, why are you going?
I don't know why you're going to that gym to use the barrel.
I didn't think
Riley can't grab the damn barrel
honestly,
at the freaking.
I was honestly surprised.
That barrel at the Medley at Ohio Strongest ate people's freaking lunch.
If you dropped it once, you were pretty much screwed. Like people trying to regrip that thing just wasn't happening.
It wasn't coming back up,
man.
That Medley, like watching that was like freaking what I imagine like the beaches in Normandy looking like. Like it was just a bloodbath, dude. It was a bloodbath.
My arm still has the
it was just
scars
constant people falling, dropping. Like people underestimated that Medley. I think that was
Big
everyone's. Mine was I was undertrained for it. I didn't know if I was even doing it, but like my hardest event was the farmer's hold, but I don't think it was it was just because of the timing, how fast of a time I had to, like, I didn't have my legs back under me from deadlifts yet. Yeah.
That's actually a good point though, real quick, is that I did the worst on grip, but it's funny because I won the medley in my class, but I definitely feel like that was my worst event. Which is kind of strange of my perception.
Because I think it was everybody's worst event. For the most
like part. the medley I felt horrible about. But like grip, I took fourth. I won the medley, but I definitely feel like I did worse in the medley than I did in the grip. But it is what it is.
Dante?
Mine was deadlifts. I really shit the bed on deadlifts. 4 reps and 600. I was expecting more, but
I want my public apology. That's all I want. I don't even want a gift for you. I just want a public apology. No. I want as my gift to you to say on this podcast that I'm a better deadlifter than you.
Josh Hendrickson, Dante Anthony Petrella Jr. states on this podcast, episode 47 of the 580 show, that you are officially a better deadlifter than me.
Thank you.
It
takes a big man to do that.
That's a big man right there.
For now.
Dante and I, so that had to have been freaking early. That was like episode like 20 something.
We weren't even in like Nat's prep. Yeah. We were still deadlifting.
Dante and I made a bet. He had 600 for reps as a heavyweight, and I had 500 for reps. And he thought he was gonna beat me at reps. And I
legit thought I was gonna get 10 plus reps. Like in my head, that's what I got. Then I got the 4.
But I still got 14 easy.
I know. I'm just saying that. Like that's why I said that's probably my worst event there.
Yeah. No, it was tough too. It was the circumstances for deadlifts were definitely thrown at us. So
And then coming off of Nats too, my back was kind of messed up from all that
yeah,
stuff.
it was it was a tough event. I'm not even sure if those were deadlift bars or not. I really don't know.
I didn't even pay attention. I just picked it up and lifted.
Next question. I get from people I've known for a long time that listen to the podcast. Uh I get this request a lot from me and Gray to do an episode together, him and I. So I I want to do it when he can make it up here and just have him and I sit down. And I want people to hear about some of the stories that he has from our old gym because I forget them and I get reminded there's so many damn funny stories. So that's definitely a good episode idea. And I hope if Gray can make it up soon, we can do it.
I think that'll be a 4-hour episode.
Yeah, it's gonna be but it's gonna be 4 hours of raw footage, but it's gonna be like 32 minutes of what we can actually use. So our next question, well, I want to get this one. Is it too early for Christmas music? I say yes.
Yes.
People always disrespect Thanksgiving and just jump past
Turkey
it.
first, man.
Thanksgiving is like one of my favorite holidays.
It's one of the best.
It is my favorite. It's my favorite.
Such a good holiday.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
You
my
just
favorite.
eat all day, watch football,
Yeah,
play a
football's
little
on all
turkey
day.
bowl.
I always get to go hang out with my friends, play some football. Even though hopefully we don't do that this year because last year
Dude,
everyone was
we
hurt.
ripped up some groins. Like you're
Yeah.
just not used to like running and
Last year's
cutting like
injury
that.
report was
Oh,
disgusting.
we were like
we didn't have enough
the
to field
Steelers
a
at
team.
You guys
Oh,
play
yeah.
tag? Do you guys play tag or tackle?
Yeah,
Tag, yes.
What are you crazy?
I know I saw some kids playing tackle one year.
No.
Yeah, they were probably 9.
Yeah, we played tackle in like
Freaking
middle
27
school.
years old.
It was like 20
Yeah.
plus.
I'm not
I'm
getting
blowing my
hurt.
ACL.
They're
out,
idiots.
man.
Yeah, I'm not getting
I
hurt
wanna
playing
play,
tackle
like-
football for the Turkey Bowl.
I want to play like freaking like kickball or something. I want to start a new tradition, like kickball or wiffle ball or something.
Yeah, with
I
football.
don't have to strain as much.
Tennis.
Powerlifting meet prep information. There's a couple this is a couple part question. So the first question, powerlifting meet prep information. That's a like
Yeah, that's
real-
tough, man. That's a lot. That you could do a whole freaking. You could do many episodes on that.
Basics though, typically 8 to 12 weeks, somewhere in there to actually prep for a show. Some people like the longer end, some people like the shorter end.
Mhm.
Coaching, I typically do a 9-week.
Mhm.
So I'm on the shorter end for coaching. I found that works out the best, especially for me because I've tried them all. I've tried everywhere from 9 to 16 weeks. I think the hardest part about a prep and people's is, well, there's a couple really hard parts, and I don't want to dive into this too deep, but I think when you're prepping for a show, it's especially powerlifting, it is so hard on your body. There's not many things harder than a powerlifting prep because like tendonitis, knees, elbows, shoulders there's going to be a huge risk of that because typically when you're getting ready for a powerlifting show, you're doing a lot more volume and a lot more frequency, right? So if you think about the movements in powerlifting, specifically squat and bench, the risk for tendonitis in those two movements, a barbell back squat, I mean, the strain that puts on your elbows, shoulders, and knees, and bench, the stress that puts on your freaking elbows is just immense.
And your shoulders.
So for me, the longer that athlete can stay healthy and not have to feel like crap, the better. So I like 8 to 9 weeks. What about you guys? Anything to add about a powerlifting meet prep?
I've done 12 weeks and I've done like an 8-week. I think the 8-week I grew the most. Like I feel like I had the best results. But I've only ever done like 2 actual powerlifting preps, so I can't really say. I think you guys did more than I did.
Yeah.
I've done 16-week and 18-week, and it was entirely too long. I never really ran I guess I did. I ran a short one that was probably like 6 or 7 weeks for a push pull. Didn't feel like it was long enough. I kind of settled around like 12 weeks. And I mean, a lot of it's similar. Like it's some kind of progressive overload for that period of time. 3 to 4 weeks out, it's going to suck. and then up until you're ready to deload to super compensate. I mean, life kind of sucks a little bit, but that's pretty much how it goes. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I
I'm not. That's kind of a vague question. I don't really know
yeah,
how
it
to
is.
like approach it, but
Yeah. But the other thing I'll say is like the difference between us prepping for a strongman show and a powerlifting meet are it's like not it's night and day. I think that's one thing that people screw up. And like when I first got into strongman, I did two shows completely testing 100% on myself as a guinea pig, and I realized how much different from powerlifting and strong vice versa it is.
yeah, I just went through that and I can confirm. I
I
agree.
will say
It's very different.
powerlifting meet prep, I think the biggest mistake people do in powerlifting meet prep is not training to the standards. They're not holding themselves accountable. Don't be delusional. Don't say, "Oh, I'll be at the meet, so I'm just gonna randomly sink it an inch deep, my squat
No,
an
you're
inch
not.
deeper. I'm just
No,
gonna
you're not.
randomly be able to pause my bench." No, if you're not training like that in training, why the hell do you think it's gonna happen? It's crazy how many people I've met and they're like in powerlifting and they're like, "Oh, well, I'm just gonna be able to do it at the meet." Like, no,
Yeah.
dude, no. Train how you're gonna freaking compete at the powerlifting meet, and learn the commands. Learn the
And the
commands. Wait for begin command on the squat. Wait for a rack command at the squat. Wait for the start on the bench. Wait for the pause on the bench. Wait for the rack on the bench. Wait for the down on the deadlift. Make sure you're following deadlifts to the floor. Like freaking train the way you're gonna compete, dude. Like
and you don't go in thinking you're magically gonna find 30 or 40 pounds on each lift. Like, oh well, when my adrenaline's going and when I'm pumped up and ready to compete, like, bro, that don't happen. I'm
no.
telling you right now, it does not happen.
You
If
may
you
have
haven't hit
adrenaline, but guess what? You got to do stuff a lot out of your comfort zone at a powerlifting meet.
if you haven't hit a lift, you're not getting much more than 5 or 10 pounds out of it. Maybe a little bit if you really had a great taper, but you're not going to. It's just not going to happen.
Right.
You got to be realistic in that sense.
I'm sure everyone who's competed in powerlifting or strength sports like for a long time has a horror story. But I remember my biggest horror story with I was going for the biggest squat I've ever hit. I was going for a 565 squat at 198. And I got red lighted on 535. So I was going and I smoked it, but like I was going all in to hit that squat. And I was four people out. So I started to get my knee wraps on. I competed with knee wraps on at this show. And the the guy, three people ahead of me, gets dunked by a squat, hits his head. They have to take him off, whatever. So I have to take my knee wraps off. And then I get my knee wraps back on. So my knees, you know how knee wraps feel if you've ever used them.
Yep.
Two guys before me misses his squat and gets a bloody nose. And so I have to take my knee wraps off again because it's like, you're just, and they have to take the weight off, put it back up on the monolift, reset everything, get the guy out of there. So now I'm on deck and I've already put my knee wraps on twice. And I'm putting them on again a third time. And this guy freaking literally almost flips the monolift in front of me. Three people in a row almost flipped the monolift. And this guy throws it off, spotters miss it, whatever. It goes into the chains of the mono. They have to take all of it off. The dude was bleeding. They had to come up and clean the platform. So I ended up putting my knee wraps on and off 4 times. And then I go up and miss my squat.
Well, of
And you're
course
like,
you missed it. Yeah. I mean,
that's why you got to, would I have hit it? Who knows? But that's
yeah.
why, like, people don't realize, like, that's the type of shit that can happen that one was a little extreme. That was a nightmare. You can't prepare for that really. But
Right.
man, that was like, people don't realize that's why when we always say on the pod, like, you have to go do it at a competition. That's the type of stuff that can come up. So it's like,
Yeah, man.
stuff that nightmares are made of.
I mean, the gym matters, but not that much. It matters
Yeah.
what you do in a competition.
Sure.
So
yeah, if you're competing, that's what's going to matter to you.
if that person, whoever that person is that asks questions, has other questions, send us a DM and we'll answer it.
Yeah. Right.
So
Thanks, Koth.
yeah. And the question they ask, it goes on and on. So we're gonna stop at the powerlifting meet prep information today.
Yeah.
I think that was good amount of information. But yeah. Anything else before we wrap this week up, boys?
I think it was a good introduction to 580 strongest. And like you said, more information will come after this podcast is released.
Yeah, go check our Instagram page. Make sure you're following us, 580 Barbell, just all one word, and go look at our most recent post. I'll have the logo. I'll put a screenshot of the weight matrix, and then I'll put a couple slides of the rules, probably. Just have everything in there, just with some details. The price. I'm going back and forth on the price right now. I just want to make sure I don't lose like $1,000 on 580 strongest. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, I'm going to try to just make that ticket. I just want that ticket to be everything. Like you're going to get a meal, drinks, get to compete in a show, and get a t-shirt. So it's like, it's going to be a lot included. It's going to be significantly cheaper than a strongman show. And you're going to get everything that a strongman show has and more. So I just want to make sure that I'm not losing my ass on it. But yeah, 580 strongest. Go, like I said, thank you guys for all the support. We're going to be doing, I guess this is really bearing the lead, but we're going to be doing a merch drop in December, our first ever limited merch drop. It's going to be our winter edition. Going to kind of try to get away from the online sales, and you're going to have like 10 to 14 days to pre-order whatever merch you want. You don't have to pre-order anything. You can pre-order as much as you want. And then once it's done, those shirts, those designs, it's a one-time thing. They're done. It's just a limited merch drop, 580. We'll have like a t-shirt, probably what I'm looking at, a t-shirt, a hoodie, sweats, and a beanie will be the 4 pieces of apparel you can buy on this drop, being like a winter Christmas drop. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Make sure you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. Couple of days from now, we should have another video out. In the meantime, go check us out on, go check our other videos out. Instagram, I already mentioned. Facebook. I don't think I'm missing anything.
We're good.
I don't think so, man. I'm excited for 580 strongest. So
me too. That's gonna be a great day.
It'll be good.
A great day. And I might do something where it's like, if you sign up for 580 strongest, like if you're a new member and you want to sign up for the gym, I may do a little special or something for new members to encourage them to sign up on the day of 580 strongest. Be our 1 year close to our 1 year anniversary. So encourage maybe like a free month or something like that.
Fair deal.
Shirt, something.
Fair deal.
Sign up for the show, or if it's not the show, if you just sign up for the gym. So be on the lookout for a lot of stuff we got coming. Thank you guys.
Later.
Love you guys.